I'm gonna let him catch up a little bit here. I'm gonna wind it out, let him catch up. There we go. Now I'll hit it. So now we're in the third gear race. Hey everybody, it is KSJ Gaming coming at you with another tutorial, CSR2 racing. Let's kind of jump right into it. Today we're going to go over the Lamborghini Aventador Coupe. So I'm going to show you some testing, some tuning, some times, and how to get it live race ready. So with that being said, let's go straight over here to upgrades. Let's take a look at it and let's see what we are working with. Okay, so right now we have the engine at stock, intake at 1, stage 1, and I believe and the body is also at stage 1. Okay, so that's currently where we're at right now. And let's go to the testing, or the tune, to show you. So here's where we're at. Current right now. So we got intake, you know, let's fix this real quick if we can. So we have intake and body. So we're gonna go oh, I can't add nothing else to it. Hold on. Nope. I can't really add to this. Hold on. Okay, so I had to readjust this a little bit. So the dyno's at 26.1, something like that. Time is 15.8, engine at 0, and we have the intake and body at 1. So this is kind of like my little cheat sheet for myself inside the description if I want to go ahead and use that per se. So I didn't do this one yet right here just because it was an old setup, but we are going to stick with this this live race tune, which we have a 250 2.8, we have a final drive of 236, and 0-100 for tire pressure. Since I don't have to show you the actual testing of it, because we already know that it dynos at 26 or whatever that was, so we're beating the dyno by 11 seconds. Let's kind of jump right into a race and see what kind of lobby it puts us in, considering we have a T5 car that dynos at 26 seconds. Furthermore, I've never paid any money for this game, any real money. Always do your token cups, help out your team. Now you see how that said it was a extreme race. That's because we're dynoed at 26. But let me go ahead and show you that that's not going to matter. That only matters for like crew races. If it says it's extreme, that means it's going to be extreme for your car with its current setup. But let's do this daily battle real quick here. Boom. Hey guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button. Let me know what you guys like to see. Now, I don't have this car. I don't think. I've never raced it, but we're going to go ahead and see. Okay, I'm going to drop it. Right here should be good. I'll let this rev out. There we go. Well, we won. That's all that matters. Okay. Come on, something good. All right, 18 grand to add to the 58 mil. That's cool. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, so now back to the token cup. Things like token cup, supply cup, it's gonna go off your dyno. But races like your, any kind of crew races, like Larry's race over here, Shannon's race, Shanna's race, Tempest. If it says extreme, it's going to be extreme. Service trial, it's going to say extreme, but it's really not. If you have a live tune in it, which, you know, I'm going to do all these, not right now, but let me just show you the token cup here. We're going to go race this. We only get 3 races. It helps the crew out. You always got to do that. Even if you really don't want to, or if you don't care to help out your crew, it just goes a long way. Just everybody wins. So notice they had me with like a T1 or T2 car. We're going to drop this at 1. Nitrous right away, and we're just going to hit these gears the way we hit them. Oh, this is also a quarter mile, so yeah, just 1 shift basically, a launch and shift, let it rev out completely. And that's all she wrote. So this is pretty simple. No need to bring a car that is fully EVO maxed out and PP maxed out. I keep on pressing the launch button just because I'm so used to it. All right, one more to do. We'll knock that out. Now, if you notice, see, I run at 8.9. They're running a 15.2. And that's basically it. So we're going to take this car into live racing. Let's see what we can do. Should be fun. Alrighty. So that concludes that. Just to show you, if it says extreme and you have a live tune in your car, then you are good to go. You will win those all the time. See, supply cup, I need a Bentley, don't have one. Out of luck. Okay, let's do live racing. This other stuff I'll do later. It's not going to be a super long video. Most T4s you'll go ahead and beat. Other T5s, they can have live tunes in them as well. So you kind of have to gauge it a little bit. You have to gauge it as far as what you're going to do. All right, we're going to take it to 40, which means it'd be 35 over. I like to do bets between 30 and 35 to start off. It kind of makes people really want to, put some effort into it because it's a little bit of money on there. Let's see how we're going to play this. Now I'll actually hit these shifts the way they are, and I'll just see, without using nitrous, how I fare. I'm gonna let third gear wind out to see how much ground he gains on me. He's gaining on me, which is okay. I'm gonna downshift the very last second here. There we go. Just to kind of like save a couple of those tenths. Looks like, I don't know, maybe disconnected, race void. Go figure. Go figure. So that kind of doesn't really count. Terrible launch on his end. I wonder if there's like some kind of trick or hack that they do to where if they have like a bad start, they can disconnect without, losing anything. I'm not sure. But we'll find out. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Stick shift dogs. Oh, connection failed. Let's try this guy here. Go for, oh, you want to go all in? Well, let's do it. So they don't have a ton of money, which means they just don't know how to have patience in the game. They just want to buy everything they can, or they're not good at live racing. Hey, if you go to my channel, you'll become a live racing legend before you know it. I'm going to stay in second here for a second until he catches up a little bit. Now you see how he started pulling up on my screen? So he's still catching up here. I'm going to hit it again and nitrous and barely edge him out. So you have to kind of know the game a little bit, like know how these cars are running. So if I wouldn't have hit nitrous when I did, he had a terrible launch as well. He's probably like, damn, I would have totally beat him if I had a better launch. Rightfully so. They, they have every right to kind of believe that. But if you notice, like I saw how they were gauging and where I was at, so I had to shift into fourth gear, or whatever gear it was, my next gear, and hit nitrous at the same time in order to win that. If not, if I'd have waited any longer, he'd have passed me. So I just barely edged him out. But with the way that the live tune is in this car, be careful with these F12 Ferraris too, because these things are like dangerous. They're great live race cars. They always beat their dyno times. They're really a good car. I don't own one yet. Well, we're gonna see where we're at with this car. See, he's already keeping up with me already. I'm gonna let third gear wind out, see how fast he closes the gap. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna downshift right now. Just the last second I downshifted, or last millisecond I downshifted, just to save a couple tenths. Because like I said, I don't like to beat anybody any more than 0.2 of a second. This also goes with knowing your car as well. Because I realize that I'm doing 130 and I'm going to drop down to 109-ish, 110-ish. So I'm only going to lose 20 mile per hour. So when you do that, if you have a car that's dropped significantly down, like I know like the Fairlady Z, whenever you downshift that car, it gets insanely crazy slow, and you can literally, it's like stop and putting on the brakes. So just keep that in mind. Just kind of, this is why testing really goes a long way with your car. I won't necessarily send you guys down that. I think I just raced this guy, didn't I? No? No. Same car though, it's the F12. But if you guys want to see a tutorial like that, or a segment like that, let me know. I'll take you through a very detailed on how I learn a car quickly. Well, I say quickly, but how I learn a car. I hear him shifting his gear, so he's in fourth gear right now. I think he just shifted again, so he definitely has some top end on me, but we're gonna see what happens. There we go. Downshifted right at the last millisecond there, just to make it that much closer for him. I mean, you can't really complain with beating somebody by 1/10 of a second. Alrighty, we're just gonna go into these gas pips are all used up, and we'll cut the video. Let's see what else we can get here. Come on, let's get some gambling going, peoples. Let's get some gambling going. Put some money on the line. I'm trying to like speak into the universe here. This video is sponsored by Pure Chem Labs. Go check them out. They actually sponsor our channel. So yeah, they're pretty legit. Like full disclosure, they are in the 420 industry, so if that's something that you guys are into, go check them out. So I downshifted there, and I thought maybe I downshifted too late, so I upshifted again. See, I'm really trying to get somebody that has like a bad start, so they're going to want to say, man, I could have beat him if I would have had a better launch. My next race, I'm going to keep it real close. I'm going to let them gain up on me. I'm going to let them gain on me in second gear. So let me do that. Let me let them get an edge in second gear. And then we'll see how my third gear does, like kind of like nose to nose. Hopefully I can edge them out with nitrous if it's super close. But like I was saying earlier, the way this live setup is, we don't really get a lot of benefit off of using nitrous past second gear. Okay, I'm letting him catch up a little bit here. I'm gonna wind it out, let him catch up. There we go, now I'll hit it. So now we're in the third gear race. Which I hit my nitrous, but I'm not gonna catch him this time. So, that's the difference between letting him catch up in second gear versus, now I'm gonna try to send him a rematch to see what we can do. Oh no, okay, I can't. Maybe he has no more, he doesn't have any more gas pips or something. Or he's watching a video right now or something like that. Let's try this new guy here. Oh, no. I don't know what the heck happened there. Huh. Alrighty. Well, I really don't want to do the, here, I'll show you whenever you race the computer. What basically happens. We can pick any one here. We'll go with here. You'll never get any money with a bot race. But the thing is, you do not want to beat them by a bunch. Same thing, keep within that 0.2 of a second if you can. Because if you beat these guys by a bunch, then what happens is that they'll end up, let me see here, just pay attention here. Okay, yeah, they'll end up like kicking you off to a different lobby. So right at the last second there, like literally at the last second, I downshifted, if you notice, because look at my mile per hour should have dropped. Yeah, it went to 128, which I think we were at 139. But see, you want to keep it like this. I mean, basically, I don't know, 1.5 tenths, you know, 0.150. I mean, that's 0.16 or, you know, 0.160. It's kind of where you're at. So you want to keep it close because the game goes off of 0.2, like up and down. All right. Well, we don't really have many live races over here, so let me know. I would definitely appreciate a like and subscribe. We're going to be putting content out daily, so every day at least a video. So yeah, we'll keep you up to date, and we'll just I'll try to give you what you guys like and what you guys are wanting to see. If there's a car you want to see, since I'm talking to this guy's right here, let's just go ahead and see what we can get here. And I don't know what happened to the music. Music was there, now it's gone. We just have like sound effects. Alrighty, and revving. I'll wind out first, I'll wind out second. Oh, gonna keep it close for him. And I downshifted, I hope he won. Oh man, I really downshifted and everything. I just downshifted a little too late. Look at that. By 0.003 of a second is how much I beat him by. So, all right, guys, that's going to conclude this. Listen, I really hope that I see you guys at the starting line.